Hi everybody, this is Lynn from mamas.got.plans, and I am back with another plan with me. This week we are going to be planning for the week of October 16th through October 22nd. We are going to use this kit from Caress Press. It was actually, I believe it was the September mystery kit. I really liked it. I thought it was spooky enough for my Halloween spread, but still had some different elements like the marble and some of the glitter in there that I really loved. So if you guys remember or saw my previous plan with me, you'll know that I accidentally planned on the wrong week. So I am just going to go ahead and fix that by using these date dots and date covers to just fix the dates. I also put down my bottom washi like I always do just to start things off. I'm also using these great kind of slanted tweezers. You can find those in Michael's. I've had some questions about that. You can find them in Michael's, and I love them for placing stickers. Sometimes my own hands get in the way and I can't really place the sticker exactly where I want to, so those tweezers are great to use. Once I'm done placing all of my date covers, I am going to use the flags that came in the kit to cover the flags on the corner of the Erin Condren pages. So moving on to my sidebar, the first thing I'm going to do is put down this full box that has a quote. It says, "It is often in the darkest skies that we see the brightest stars." And I love that. Again, it's not specifically Halloween, but I just think it's kind of spooky with a little bit of glam for this week. And I did show you guys, I had a bit of trouble finding the right pen. Caress Press stickers are kind of like a vinyl mat, so I thought that I needed to use a pen that worked well for glossy stickers. So the first pen I used was kind of a CD writer pen that I had gotten in a box from Once More with Love. That wasn't writing the way that I liked it. So then I switched to a Sharpie marker in extra fine, and I wasn't happy with that either. I just felt like the ink was not kind of flowing onto the paper. I just showed you there. So I ended up going back to my old standby, which is the Papermate ink gel in a 0.5, and I tested it out on the paper right there, and it didn't smudge. For some reason, I thought that a gel pen would smudge on this paper, and it didn't, and it actually worked beautifully. So I was a little frustrated with myself that I didn't figure that out ahead of time, because my Happy Mail list on the side there is looking a little sad, but it's okay. What are you going to do? So as usual on my sidebar, I am tracking my vitamins and my no spend, my Happy Mail, and then my dinners. And because I rewind plan for my YouTube videos, I already knew my dinners for the week, so I just filled those out. Moving on to Monday, the first thing I'm going to do is put down one of the glitter headers that came in the kit, along with a Coffee Monday sticker from Bookish Planning. And here I am just going through my stash of Halloween stickers to find one to put down. My goal has been to use almost entirely Halloween themed stickers for the month of October. After that, I'm going to use one of the appointment labels from the kit to mark down that I had an Orange Theory Fitness class scheduled that morning. And then here I'm just picking one of these cute little Halloween stickers from Pumpkin Paper Co. And then I wanted to make a to-do list, and at first I was going to use one of the full box checklists, but since I had one right there on my sidebar to mark off my Happy Mail, I decided that I wanted to use one of the kind of list stickers instead. So off camera, I actually used whiteout to cover those dashed lines on the Erin Condren. I didn't do it on camera because honestly I fight with my whiteout, so I didn't, you guys didn't need to see me go to battle with my whiteout, but it worked. So I just covered those dashed lines and then used one of the heart checklists to mark off everything that I needed to get done that day. And then I did just kind of want to add another sticker to the list to kind of fill in that little blank space there. And I just went with this spider sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. And then I spent a good part of the day rather, on Monday prepping our new space for AR. AR stands for Athletic Republic. If you guys didn't know, it is a sports training business that we own here in town for young athletes, and we are actually moving our facility. So I've been doing a lot of prep work in the new space to get it ready, and I just wanted to use some washi strips to kind of just highlight that, along with an asterisk sticker from the kit, because it was kind of the most important thing that I was getting done that day. And then at the end of the day, there was a football game for my older son, so I wanted to mark that down with a half box, and that football sticker is from Planner Frenzy. And then in that blank space, I did just want to mark down that I was so tired after all that work that I did that day, so I'm using this adorable zombie chibi girl from Van Sticky. She is so cute. Even as a zombie, she's adorable. So I'm just marking that down. If you guys didn't know, I am a PR girl for Van Sticky. If you use the code listed down below in the description, you will get 15% off of your order. And if you also mention my name in your notes to seller, you will get an exclusive freebie that I helped design. Now moving on to Tuesday, I was going to put a glitter header above this full box, but I don't know. I never usually do that, and I couldn't get over the way that it looked. I don't know. I usually just don't butt up my glitter headers above my full boxes, so I ended up just putting the glitter header on Wednesday and the full box down by itself. And then I'm using a little things to mark down our cleaning service that day. I'm just going to cover the icon there with another Terra sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co., and this one is dressed as a witch holding a broom, and I thought that was very appropriate to mark down our cleaning service. I'm then using a half box with another emoji sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark down that I spent a good portion of the day editing photos and uploading them. These photos are pictures that I take for my son's football team. I am the team photographer, so on Sundays after our Saturday night games and on Tuesdays after our Monday night games, I spend several hours going through all of the photos, editing them, and uploading them for the team. And then I used a today header followed by one of these full box checklists to mark down some things that I needed to get done that day. Once I put that down, I'm also going to just add in a munchkin from Once More with Love, again just to kind of fill in the space a little bit and give it a little bit more Halloween flair. And then I'm just going to move to the bottom of the day and just use a TV little things to mark down This Is Us. But I also wanted to mark down that the Yankees were playing the Astros. I'm a New Jersey girl, and we root for both the Yankees and the Mets. And the Yankees were in the American League Series playoffs. So I wanted to watch that as well. Unfortunately, they did not make it, and they did not make it to the World Series, but they gave it a good run. Now moving on to Wednesday, the first thing that I'm going to do is use this Hump Day sticker, again from Bookish Planning. This was a custom sticker that she had made for me, although I do believe that these may be in the shop now. And you'll see I did a lot of, I don't know, I just couldn't get the placement right. The Hump Day sticker is kind of long, so I was trying to kind of put it up a little bit more, and I kind of placed it on top of the glitter headers, but then I don't know, I wasn't really happy with the way that looked, so then I moved it down a little bit. I don't know, I just had some trouble getting it exactly where I wanted. I then used an appointment label to mark down another Orange Theory Fitness class for myself, along with another Pumpkin Paper Co. sticker. I put down a to-do header and then one of these 3 heart ombre checklists that came with the kit to mark down some things that I needed to get done that day. After that, I used a half box and another sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. to mark down that I went to lunch with my friend at a local diner. And you'll notice that on Wednesdays, I rarely write on the actual paper. I don't know. It's so hard to write on Wednesdays with the coil, although the way that the pages are situated right now, it's been a little bit easier. So you'll see I do end up writing a little bit towards the end of the day, but in general, I just try to use mostly stickers on Wednesday. And now here I am, there were some things that I did on Wednesday that I kind of wanted to mark in there, and the full box was going to take up too much room. So you'll see that I end up I put this one down and then I decided to just take it up. And I end up using some washi strips instead. But before that, I did use a little things down at the bottom of the page, along with another football sticker from Planner Frenzy to mark down that my son had practice. And then here I am, I'm going to use a TV little things to mark down again that the Yankees were on TV, so I wanted to make sure that I watched that. And then I'm using another tarot sticker just to mark down that I took a nap. And I'm going to use this cute little nail polish bottle to mark down that I painted my nails as well. And then to fill in that space above that, I'm going to use some washi strips from the kit. I was going to cut that full box down to size, but I felt like I would basically just be cutting into the pattern there, and I didn't really like it, so instead I was just going to use these washi strips. And that is it for the end of Wednesday. And before I move on to Thursday, I'm just going to check everything off for the first half of the week. Now to start on Thursday, I put down this full box, and then I followed it up with a half box to mark down that I was going to film and edit my plan with me for last week. I've been finding with my schedule that basically my intention is always to try to get my plan with me up sooner, but usually I've been kind of filming on Thursdays and then publishing my plan with me on Fridays, again because of the football game that we have on Mondays, and then editing photos on Tuesdays. I just really am not having that much time in the beginning of the week. So I did use a Fox and Cactus Kawaii Girl on that half box, and then I put down a Today header along with another heart checklist. I did use some more whiteout off screen to get rid of those dashed lines on the Erin Condren paper. And then I am going to use a little munchkin from Once More with Love just to fill in that space there a little bit. And then I moved down to the bottom of Thursday. I put down a little things to mark down that my son had practice. And then I'm going to use another Van Sticky Chibi Girl. This one is like the Bride of Frankenstein. Oh my gosh, guys, she's so cute. Her hair is hysterical. Oh my gosh. And I just am doing a little bit of hand lettering to mark down that I had kind of like a Netflix binge that afternoon. And that is everything for Thursday. So then moving on to Friday, the first thing that I'm going to do is put down a glitter header. And then I'm going to use a Hello Friday sticker. This again is from Bookish Planning. Initially I was going to put down a Halloween sticker from Glam Planner, but it was kind of too wide for the space, so I decided to go with another Halloween Kawaii Girl from Fox and Cactus. And then I wanted to use a half box to mark down that I went for a hike with my friend and our dogs. Normally we go to our Orange Theory fitness classes together, and we were supposed to go to one on Friday morning, but they called us like 15 minutes before we were supposed to be there to tell us that they had no power. So we couldn't take the class, but we were kind of all dressed and ready to go. So she has some amazing trails by her house. So we took our dogs hiking, and it was really fun. Of course, she's got a big black lab, and I have a not so big puggle. So it was kind of hysterical because for every kind of one step that her dog took, my dog had to take like 3 or 4. So, but he managed. He was pretty good, and it was actually really fun. And we ended up I think we hiked almost 4 miles. So it was really fun. After that, I did use a quarter box to mark down that I published my plan with me that morning. I used a Once More with Love munchkin to decorate that. And then I put down a to-do header and another one of those ombre heart checklists from the kit to mark down some things that I needed to get done. And I just used a laptop sticker from the kit to decorate. I then moved down to the bottom of Friday. I put down a half box to mark down that we were having a football party with friends. That's kind of our tradition. Last year, our football games were a little bit earlier, so we would have our parties afterwards, but we have an 8 o'clock game. So once the boys are done, it's like 9:30, almost 10 p.m. at night. So usually we just head to a diner afterwards instead. So we've kind of been having our football parties on the night before. I used a nap time sticker from Love Shira to mark down that I did take a little bit of a nap that afternoon. And then I used a heart icon just to mark down that the Yankees were playing the Astros again. And then moving on to the weekend, the first thing I did was put down glitter headers across the top before I put down my weekend banner. And then I just decided to turn my my planner completely around because I just find that that's easier instead of me kind of struggling to get it straight and even. So once I did that, I put down a today header, and then I'm just filling out one of the full box heart checklists with a bunch of things that I needed to get done that day. Again, because the football games are so late in the evening, I usually have time on Saturday mornings to get a lot done, which is kind of great. And then once I did that, I just skipped to the bottom for a minute there. Oh, no, actually I didn't. I put down a YouTube and planning sticker along with another munchkin because I did spend some afternoon time just kind of getting a little bit caught up. And then I did skip down to the bottom now, and I'm putting down a little things to mark down that we ate at a diner after the football game. And then I like to use a full box to mark the time spent away at our games, and the football game sticker is from Love Shira. And this was a big game, guys. We played a town called Wayne, and they were undefeated and we were undefeated. We have been undefeated going on 2 years now, and they were a really, really tough team, but I'm happy to say that our boys won. My son played an amazing game. I think it was probably his best game ever. He plays center and nose guard. He plays both ways the entire game. So once I'm done with that, I moved on to Sunday. I did just put a half box down with an emoji sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark down that I needed to edit photos. I used kind of this longer full box just to kind of take up a good portion of the day. And then I used a flag sticker and the laundry day sticker that came with the kit because that's pretty much all I did was edit photos and do laundry. And then I used a quarter box to mark down that I spent some time in the evening planning. Here I am just checking everything off. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all of my future uploads. Bye!